Well, ahoy hi, and welcome to Steve Plays Subnautica Below Zero, episode 14, my goodness. Right, well, I've been very busy off camera. I've crafted a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see, because I've been diving deeper, I've found the requirements for the depth modules, so the Sea Truck Mark III and the Prawn Suit Mark II. And so they're ready to fit. In the last episode I'd mentioned that I was missing the bits for some of the arms. I was sort of one short on a couple of things. The drill arm, I figured I knew where that was, with it being a mining tool, you know, say no more. So I went to that location, and yeah, lo and behold, it was there right in front of me when I went in. I'd just missed it totally. I've also created a storage module for the prawn suit. I created the parallel processing unit. I found the last of the fragments that I needed for that in the previous episode, so I should now be able to create. Don't make the mistake of rushing off to Delta with, you know, waving that parallel processing unit in your hand, because you need to make this module using it as a component. I did that. I've just started my video again. Right, so we can go off to Delta in a minute. I just want to pop in. Where are we? That goes in there. Oh, and I'll show you my prawn suit setup. So in the previous video we found the fragments for the docking module. Here is my shiny new prawn suit. So I just want to pop in the modules that I've created for it. So that, and that should be it. Okay, so that's ready to rock and roll. So to Delta. Right, so the prawn suit, quite apart from its mining abilities, the reason I crafted it is I want to have a good mooch around Phi, and do so without freezing my tits off, and I think I can do that in the prawn suit and stay nice and toasty, and just hop out occasionally if I need to, just scout a small area. So let's get to the radio tower and disable it as per Marguerit's request, and see what that does for us. What I should have done, the one thing that I never actually noticed that rotated before. Only because I caught the shadow just then. Yeah, so I'll just quickly warm up here. Yeah, the one thing that I haven't crafted that I could do is the spy pingling. But I'll get to that. Alright. Connect the test override module.
Great. Now back to the terminal.
Enter test mode.
Do it. Please work.
That it?
Yes. Satellite is down.
I am impressed. That was most resourceful.
Okay. So...
Alright, Altera. You win this round. Come find me at my greenhouse. I'm about 1 kilometer east of your position up on an iceberg. I have a present for you.
I'll come by if I have time.
Sure, whatever. If you have time for me in your busy social calendar.
Right. So. Bothered coming down here. Okay, just a few penguins. Okay, right, back to the truck. Oh, I think also off camera, you'll notice I've now, if you look at the sort of bottom right of the screen, you'll notice I now have 2 markers, 2 alien markers. I got rid of one in the previous one, and then another one popped up, I think, while I was gathering stuff and crafting and what have you off camera. Right, let's see, have we got, has she given us a marker, or do I just have to find it? I can't remember. What did she say? Blah blah blah. Kilometre east, up on an iceberg. Okay, so I'll just save. And off we go. So what distance are we from the dock? Too many beacons. I saw there was a Phi beacon. It was kind of in the way. Where is it? There. Right, oh well, I'm not there yet. So do I duck down? Or do I go on foot? Do I need prawn suit? What did she say? Up on an iceberg. See if we can press on a bit. How far? Alright. A bit further. I'm sure it's not exactly a kilometre, but... let's try and make landfall here and just see. Basically, just get out and see. What's that?
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
There's always dangerous weather approaching. It could be that, maybe, I don't know. Let's get a bit closer and see what that was. I don't know. I don't know whether that's natural or... See if we can have a scout around if I can get up on land. I don't think this is it. Okay. I think it's... I suspect we're not a million miles away, but I'm not exactly sure where.
Mulan and nearby iceberg detected. A hollow chamber typically formed by glacial melt.
Okay. So, what is it? A hollow chamber. I'm assuming it's this one, or maybe that one. Oh, what's that? Aha! I think. Could be there. Alright, let's have a... Maybe not. No. Okay. So, do I have to go dive down to go back up? I honestly don't know. Look like it, does it? Is this it? Ah. I bet I can't get a prawn suit in there. I bet I can't get a sea truck in there. Okay, time for a swim.
Seek fluid intake.
Goodness sake.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Am I in the right place? Where's the cutter? Okay. Oh, I'm actually running a bit low on those, so that's nice. Oh, excellent. Yeah, as much of that as you can give me, thank you. So. No. Right, well, on the one hand, I don't think I'm in the right place, but on the other hand, this is just great. Because I'm getting a shed load of magnetite. In fact, I'm going to run out of room soon. Okay, so... Oh, more diamonds. And magnetite. Right, well, I'm not... Gosh, even more. Oh, well, that was good. I don't think I'm in the right. I don't think I'm in the right place at all. But I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to save, and I'm going to duck back down and try and figure out more diamonds. Well, I think I've got enough. I'm saving a bit of room in case when I do find Marguerit, just in case she's got anything for me. But not sure I'm in the right place here. But I'm glad I found that. So, 886 meters away. So... I don't know. Maybe a bit further that way. So need to go east. Let's just go a bit further. Doesn't help that the surface vis is usually so awful that you can barely see any in a great distance. Oh, that's interesting. I don't know. Over a kilometre away now from Delta. I'm not seeing anything obvious. Pop up. I'm not seeing anything obvious other than oh no, that's my, is that my headlights glowing? Yeah, it will be. Oops. Okay, what I'll do is I'm just kind of like whizzing around aimlessly here. I think what I'll do, there's no point in having this all on on the video. I think it's just going to be dull. I'm going to head back to my base, stock up on. I came out a bit light on in the food and water department. I've got those nutrient blocks, but I always kind of keep them as a just in case, as a real emergency thing. So I'll go back, stock up on food and water, and then I'll give this another go. Maybe coming at it from a different direction might actually bring me to where I need to be. Right, I'm going to cut this now, and I'll come back very soon. Okay, so I've been back to base, dropped off all those goodies that I picked up, and now I'm back looking for Marguerit's location. What I've done, you can see that I'm a kilometre away from the dock, but I've actually sort of struck off from the island, came round the island a bit, so I was a little bit more south when I came east, so I'm sort of a bit lower down the map. Trouble is, appalling timing, because it's night time. Unless she's showing any lights. What's that? I think that's just a plant on top of there. Can't even see where there was. Okay, let's have a look. I don't think this is it. The usual crap weather. Can't see a bloody thing. No, this is crazy. I need to get back to the truck before I freeze. All right. The only reason I'm just going to check this out again is with me, I can see something. Alright, it's not glowing, it's just. Right, forget that. I think I need to wait for it to get lighter because I just can't see the thing. The weather's. Crap. I'm going to check that out over there. I think I'm getting further away now from definitely over 1 kilometre now from Delta. But this is actually looking promising. Hello.
Damn satellite hasn't passed by in a while. I guess that was your doing.
Sam's not the only one in the family who knew what to do with vague directions in old wire.
She was an original, that sister of yours. First time I met her, I was sure she was Altera through and through. Not a crease in her uniform. Sending those damn bird bots to spy everywhere. Then, she surprised me. Maybe a little too much.
Meaning?
If you really want to know, there's a PDA on the bench that can point you in the right direction. You need anything else? Don't bother me. But you can help yourself to the greenhouse. Least I can do to repay you for getting those spine pests off my back.
Okay. So. I definitely need to put a marker on this place. This was a bit of a sod to find. What have we here?
I've already synthesized an antidote and stashed it in a cave. I can go grab it and...
That's your plan?
You don't think it'll work?
You're thinking too small. Like maybe if you're polite enough about destroying the bacteria, Altera will come around and see it your way. But do you believe in yourself or not?
I think so.
You think so? Come on. Is the bacteria a threat, or isn't it?
It is.
Does it need to be dealt with or not?
It does.
So who's right on this?
I am.
Say it like you mean it.
I am.
I said like you mean it, not like you're testifying before a rigged transgov court.
I am.
Great. Then what you gotta do is seal off the whole cave. I've got just the stuff. Made it for fishing, but it blew the whole ice shelf halfway to deep space. Vaporized all the fish.
Okay.
And you gotta hit the lab too, or there's just no point. Actually, you know what? Let me take care of that one. It'll be fun.
Okay. So, sorry, I'm just going over... I wasn't concentrating on that too much, I was too busy looking around. So Sam talked to Marguerite. It looks like Marguerite's given her some sort of explosives, told her to seal off the cave. I assume that's the cave that had the specimen in the ice. And Marguerite looks like she's saying she's going to blow up the lab that they're doing the research.
Alright, Marge, old girl. We hate this greenhouse. So here are some pointers to remember so we never have to do the worst parts again. Too bad you can't fight malnutrition by hunting it down and killing it. So, first thing, insulation. First few nights the soil was rock solid. Ended up having to insulate the damn place with dehydrated kelp. Adding a thermal mass helped too. Heat from barrels of water. Probably should have just eaten the damn kelp. But nope, my body was craving a salad. Wish I was just made of exosuit. Next, grow lights were a must-have. Gotta admit, I felt pretty proud of my first full crop of lettuce. Fed half of it to Preston. That snowstalker will eat practically anything. Always spits half of it out, though. Another thing we have in common. The slobbery green mess makes good compost.
Alright. So is that it?
You can look all you want. There's more to Marguerite than any damn fangled gadget can see.
Well, talk to me then. So, Alright, just a very quick scout around, just to see if there's anything lying about. Well, that seemed, that seemed a bit inconclusive. Basically just points you in the direction of a PDA and then just turns her back on you and starts rubbing her stuff. So. Alright. It feels I'm missing something here. I don't know. Right. Let's let's get a... Have we got a beacon? Yeah, let's get a beacon in the water. Oops. Because this place was a sod to find. And just in case I've got to come back here. Right, so I'm heading back to base. I've got some new plants to plant, so I'll get on with that, and I'll see you back there. Actually, I'm back. It's just occurred to me, and seeing as we're pretty much heading past it, while she's at her greenhouse, let's see. There was another room in her base. That I couldn't get at because that snow thing was in the way. So I'm going to go to her base. I'm going to cut this because I guess trying to get the exact way of getting there is a spoiler. So I'm going to see you at Marguerit's base. Okay, so we're back at Marguerite's, but not fast enough. But under. Okay, right. Let's have a bit of a poke around. Is there anything worth poking around? Okay. So alright, so far just base components. PDA.
A fortnight into our voyage, I was more or less living inside the creature's ribcage. It meant shelter, and it meant food. The flesh was starting to rot. The stench was unlike anything I'd ever smelled. As we floated, the temperature dropped, and the rotten meat began to stiffen and freeze. Slowly, almost imperceptibly, the Reaper began to lose buoyancy. We sank a little each day. My sanctuary was becoming my tomb, and I was at the mercy of the current and the winds. Until one day, I saw a smattering of penguins in the distance. Swimming birds usually mean solid land of some kind. I was lucky. The winds followed their path. Hours later, I saw a blessed sight. An unmoving cloud sitting upon the water. Land. It renewed my spirit as I watched the land get closer and closer. The Reaper slowly sank, but I was no longer worried. When the Reaper finally sank below the water, I was close enough to lazily swim my way to shore. I made a note to come back for the Reaper's skull. I didn't ride the beast for 3 weeks to have no proof. Land never felt so good, even in this Arctic hell.
Alright. Don't suppose I can pinch her a PDA? No. Alright, well, okay, I think we've done this. I'm assuming if there's any further, any continuation of this story, she'll be in touch. let's get the hell out of here. Miserable bitch. Okay, so back to base, and I'll see you there. Okay, so we're back at base. I've created a grow bed and planted the various things that we got from Marguerit's greenhouse. I don't quite know what to make of that little episode, to be honest. We've been told that Sam was in contact with Marguerit. Marguerit has given Sam some sort of explosive so that she can seal the, well, I presume so she can seal off the Leviathan that's infected, that's in the ice, that's got Kara. Marguerite has said that she's going to blow up a lab. I presume it's the one that's doing the research on the Kara virus. And then that's it. She just kind of then just sort of blanks me. So is that like, yeah, she's done with now, forget about it? I can't seem to interact with her further. It might be that she contacts me by radio later on. But for now, I'm kind of saying that that's the end of that particular storyline. Right, so we've still got we've got alien artifact markers to track down. There should be another one. Oh yeah, it's there. So in the next episode we'll make a start on those. So I hope that was a bit of a confusing episode, but I hope you stuck with it and got something out of it. Give us a thumbs up if you liked it, thumbs down if you didn't. Comments, questions, pop them below. I'll answer as soon as possible. And if you want to subscribe, I'd love to have you on board. And you'll get notified of any, if you hit the notification thingy, you'll be notified of any future videos. I hope to have a new one out soon. So, hope you'll stay with me, and until next time, this is Steve, signing off. Bye now.